Hi guys, welcome back to Becca's Bits, and let's get started with the video. So this channel has been previously known of Becca Grace and the previous channel was the writing channel, Bekah Writes. So I thought it would be easier if I would just combine them both because while I do love writing, it's not my main focus of the channel. And I want to have one platform where I'm doing everything. So while this channel will include writing, it's not the main focus. And the other reason I'm not doing it on Bekah Writes is because I got logged out of that and I don't remember my password. So to make it easier, we're going on an email and password I can remember and doing this one. So it will include some of the writing aspects of Bekah Writes, as well as some of the lifestyle and other things that I did on Bekah Grace. So for this video, I'm going to be discussing things you can do once you come back from college. So let's go. So I am newly adjusted back from college about 3 weeks. I wanted to give some advice for those who are either taking a break from college right now during the end of summer, things you just want to do at the end of summer, or just to get back into a routine of doing things. And then if you're just here for random, just enjoy. My first point is to declutter. So once you get back from college or just start moving, usually you want to declutter because I have a lot of stuff that I'm not using from college. There are some stuff I have got from college from other friends that I will keep. Some of the stuff that I am going to be getting rid of is mostly extra clothes, other things that I need to get rid of, extra books that I don't need usually from college, and you can use Depop. I think there's other apps. I'll just list them right here. But there are other apps and other ways that you can declutter your clothes while also making some money. So I have decided on depopping some of my clothes, as well as just decluttering my whole space entirely, which is not too bad. There's not a mountain of things I need to do, but I would like to clean up my space a little bit. The next thing that I am planning on doing is finding a job. So technically, I've already done this once you graduate to get a job, but obviously you would want to either find that while you're at college or just in general finding a job just to earn some money either when you go back to college. I've already found a job. One of my family friends has decided to hire me on as an assistant secretary, which is using part of my degree, and they are being gracious and letting me do that for right now. The next thing that you can do is to start a new side gig, which I also plan on doing, so y'all will get to see that soon. I do love painting and just I've always had this artistic side to me. I don't know if y'all see my previous videos or previous channels where I just like to decorate and I like to do other things. Well, I'm kind of using that in my new business. I haven't had it set up yet because it's still in the planning stages and I still got to get everything ready for it. But I will plan on updating y'all as soon as it is ready to go. But for right now, all I can tell you is it's mostly just embracing my artsy side, but it's always important to find a side gig, whether that is depopping your clothes to make a little bit of money, becoming an Amazon affiliate, trying to get brand deals, whatever you can do to earn maybe just a little bit of cash while you are doing your job that may not take up what you're doing as your full-time job or your part-time job, but just something to get a little bit extra cash so you can spend it on your coffee or something like that. But it's always important to try make a little bit more money just so you can enjoy stuff like that. So the next thing, which I have on my computer right now, is to start a new hobby. So this can also include it in starting your side gig, whereas you're also making money, but it doesn't always have to be. For me, part of it is going to be part of my new side gig, where I am going to be drawing and doing artsy stuff like that. But I'm also going to try to go in more into gaming, which is also something I also love to do. But to do other productive things, there's crocheting, knitting. I've tried to keep up on those, but these hands are just not made for that. But if you always find a hobby that is good for you, try something else, try something new. You can even start vlogging like I am right now, but try something new and see if you like it. And the next thing is to keep up with old friends. So while you have graduated from college and you got to move on with your life, Don't forget to text your friends, call your friends, either while they're in college or friends that were at home that you really haven't caught up with in a while. It's always really important to keep those relationships because we're here on this earth for a very limited time. It's at least 70 years if we're blessed with that. It's really just important to keep up with your friends, see how they're doing, see how their health is, just make sure that we're caring for each other. But I have had previous friends that I have kept in contact with to talk to and text to and meet up with. So it's just really always important to catch up with your friends, see how they're doing, just keep that relationship up because you never know when you see them in the future. And the next thing is a self-care night. Now, while you are home and you probably are used to a different schedule, it's always important to take care of yourself. For me, I'm going to show you a little bit of my night care routine right now, but just make sure that you are taking care of yourself because when you were in college, you were just used to going from your job to school to studying this. And usually, at least for me, in my experience, self care was kind of left on the side. Or if I had a weekend where it was available, I would try, but sometimes I always wasn't prepared for that or couldn't fit that into my schedule. Obviously, you have work and you have other things that you need to do, but when you can find a spare minute, you need to set aside some time to take care of yourself. Just calm down. You're not in a rush. We have 24 hours to a day, and so just take a little bit of that time and take care of yourself. The most important thing in this video is to set a schedule. So while this is all important, decluttering, finding a job, and all this other stuff, if you don't set a schedule, none of this is going to happen. So what I recommend is either getting an app. I can list some of the apps that I've downloaded to help me out. But usually I like writing down. It's either whether you are a more technological person or you just like stuff written down. So for me, I like stuff written down. So you can either get a notebook for yourself or just post up on the wall. I don't know if you can see in the corner, but I have a little board. I'll show you in the screen. I'll take a video later of what it looks like. But it shows the day to day. So I'm going to plan on writing stuff there for what I need to do throughout the week. Whether that's taking care of myself, trying to film a video, obviously gotta go to work, but going to work, getting ready for things that I need to do, planning events, stuff like that. Just set a schedule. This is how much time this is gonna take. Do I have time to do this now or later? So setting up a schedule is very important for that. And I do suggest whether it's online or it's just written down to have a schedule for yourself because having a schedule is really important because some stuff like in college you had a schedule, but your schedule is different now. You have a job, you don't have school anymore. So some of that stuff, either whether your school was in the morning or at night or whenever it was, that time is taken up. And while we might tend to fill that up with doom scrolling or trying to do something else, which might or might not be productive, setting a schedule either allows you time to do those things. So setting up a schedule for that is really helpful. And the last one, just for fun, is to buy new things. While you should probably not overspend, I cannot at this time because I financially do not want to overspend while I do not have a job. Thank you, Dave Ramsey. But it's not illegal to treat yourself once in a while. I have treated myself to ice cream and other things that I enjoy. Things on Amazon, things just anywhere. If you're looking for something, makeup, something like that, just don't feel guilty spending on yourself. Because sometimes I think we either get in this mindset where it's like, I can't spend any money because I'm saving. Just set up a budget for yourself because it's not like you don't have money. It's just the amount of money you need to spend versus the amount of money you have. Because with the amount of money in my bank account, I could get 15,000 things, but I'm not gonna do that. I need to set out a budget for myself to maybe buy one or two things that I want or need. But just set a budget for yourself and buy some new things. Some of the things I recommend, I will put in my account down below. It is a binnable account. They're really nice just to put everything I want of buying down in one place. So I can put it in a list, put it on there, and then you can look through food, Amazon, fashion, and then self-care or beauty stuff that you think you want. So I do have some of my stuff that I am thinking in the future of buying, but I'm not considering right now. But if you want to look down in that list, you can, or just set up your own Venable account. I can give you my referral code if you would like to, but to set up that account, you can just see what you want, see things that you might potentially want, just look through. But it really is good to set aside a goal or a list of things that you might want and just set aside a budget for those. So I hope you did like this video. I hope it wasn't too long for y'all. If y'all have any comments or suggestions on videos you'd like to see, because I will be including stuff from my writing videos, so don't think that all my writing videos are done for. If you'd like to see those, comment down below, or if you'd like to see more lifestyle, because I am adding my other channel back on here. If you'd like to see any lifestyle videos, just comment down below what you'd like to see, and I'd really love to make that. And next week's video, we are going to have a surprise for you. So can't wait to see y'all then. Bye.